connecting God's Word with our lives in the world. This is Tuesday's Touch from the Reverend Dr. Brian C. Henderson.
Hey everybody, this is Pastor B and welcome to Tuesday's Touch. And I know it's been a minute, but something happened this weekend that kind of struck a spiritual nerve in me, and I want to share with you. So this past Sunday was our Scholarship Sunday, a Sunday in which we celebrate and recognize the young people as well as the adults who are making progress or moving to the next season of their life in their academic and work life. And so we had people who were promoted from elementary to middle school. Well, first of all, kindergarten to elementary, then elementary to middle school, and then middle to high, and then we had high school graduates, and then we had college graduates, and then, of course, we had people who got their master's degree and also their PhDs. It was an amazing time. And as I sat there and watched them, I was reminded that life is seasonal, that things change and we move from place to place and from level to level. That's the natural kind of rhythm of life. I don't care where you are right now and what you're doing right now. Where you are right now is not where you will always be, because life is seasonal. And sometimes the intensity of the season, the intense joy of the season, or the intense pain of the season kind of make us forget that wherever we are, things are going to change at some point. I had a friend from college who had a pretty good career as an entrepreneur, and I talked to him a little while ago, and I said, man, your business is going well. He has 2 businesses. I said, things seem to be going well for you. I said, have you started saving for retirement? And he said, what do you mean? I said, well, what's going to happen when things change and you work for yourself? So what's going to happen when things change and you can't do what you are currently doing? And he said, man, I don't really know. I haven't really thought that far ahead yet. Seasons change, I told him. And I wasn't the first person to say that. Of course, we know what Solomon says in Ecclesiastes. He says, to everything there is a season, which means that, hey, things are coming and things are moving. It's just a part of life. Things change. So, how do we prepare for the change of seasons? Well, the first thing you need to do is to pray. If you're a Christian like me, I suggest prayer. Prayer has tons of benefits, but one of the primary benefits of prayer is that it keeps us connected with God on a regular basis, so that when the change of season happens, we've been walking with God so long that it's easier for us to trust God in the change of seasons. Second thing you need to do is to prepare. If we know that seasons will change, let's go ahead and start preparing for them now. If you know at some point your body will change, and it will, start now taking care of it. If you know at some point that your financial health and your financial cash flow is going to change, start now preparing for that change. If you know that the dynamics of your work schedule or that your relationships are going to change, put things in place now so that when the change comes, you're ready for it and you can live well in spite of the changing seasons. And then the third thing I suggest to do if you want to be prepared for the next season is to proceed. When time comes and you see a change coming, don't be timid. Go ahead and go into it, because you have God on your side. And God is still God no matter what the season is. God is still able. In fact, when the disciples were going through the ups and downs of life in John chapter 14, and Jesus was trying to prepare them for the new season in which he wouldn't be there with them, he says, I'm going to prepare a place for you. Don't be worried. I'm going to prepare a place for you so that where I am, you can be. And Thomas said, I don't know. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know what the way is. And Jesus says, in this new season, he says, I am the way, I'm the truth, and I'm the light. In other words, no matter what the change of season is, no matter what the season looks like, no matter what the season was and what it currently is, Jesus is the same. He's the way through it. Pray, trust him, prepare yourself, and proceed knowing that in whatever season, he's the way through it. This is Pastor B with Tuesday's Touch. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you next week. You have been touched.